today's session is all about how can we help you get your first sale on your online store. The last thing that I want is to encourage you to open an online store that you don't use. And then it's sitting there like a, what do they call those 2010 stadiums? That's the last thing I want to happen to, you know what? I want you to use the online store to its capacity because it's created by you for you to make money and grow your income. So today's session is all about how, hello Miriam, good, thank you. I hope you're also good. We're going to be looking at 30 ways that you could get your first sale when it comes to your online store. So that's what I have prepared for us today. If you've just joined us, welcome. We are looking at how can we get our first sale when it comes to our online store. The what do they call those stadiums that nobody used for a while after 2010? I can't remember now. We don't want that for your online store. Somebody said to me the other day that they reverted back to WhatsApp and they're using their WhatsApp for sales because they are not getting any sales on their online store. And I was, what's the English word? I was mortified because the whole world is using digital and the whole world is on their phone and the whole world is buying stuff on their phone. And we're not maximizing on that. If people must still DM you EFT. And so today's session is all about, let's see how we can help you get your first sale and be convinced that the online store is the way to run your business and make life simple for your customers. So if you've just joined us, welcome. We are looking at 30 ways that you could use for you to start getting your first sale. And we're also looking at how can I answer any questions that you guys might have when it comes to online stores. And I could help with those if you want me to. So I'm going to maximize myself and put myself in the corner there like a naughty child so that we can at least see me somewhat. But sorry, the first way, believe it or not, Instagram is still so popular for linking it to your online store and then start selling on Instagram. Some of us creators are not a fan, hey, of Instagram. Who loves Instagram? Not me. Instagram doesn't love me. So I don't know how you guys feel. Hello, 3 green apples. What a nice name. Hello, welcome. We are looking at how can we get you to make your first sale and second and third and fourth. I have an online store and you will see my sales just now. At least I've made a sale. And I want you guys to ask me questions if you've created an Equid store. Because I have an Equid store and I've been using it for a couple of years so I can help you. And if you haven't created an Equid store, please go to my links and go create a free online store and start using this tool that's going to help grow your business. Anyway, so we're looking at 30 ways. This is a blog that was done by Equid. If you want me to share the blog, I'm happy to share it, but you could also find it on your online store if you have an Equid, or you could just Google 30 ways to find, 30 ways, hold on, let me see, 30 ways to make your first sale. So I'm going to skim through the ones that I'm not comfortable with, and I'm going to talk more about the ones that I'm comfortable with. For me, I'm not saying go use all of these 30 ways. I'm just saying if you had the capacity to create an online store, you can't let it just sit there. It's not acceptable by me. I'm saying it's not acceptable that you're not selling on using your online store. That's why I thought today, let's talk about 30 ways that we could encourage you to start selling from your online store. So my first one, well, according to the blog, the first one is sell on Instagram. So if you have your Equid store, and as you guys see mine, this is my Equid store. If you have an Equid store, there are 3 sections to the store: the dashboard, the sales, and the configuration. The sales is actually what we're talking about today, because this is where you could go and connect your Instagram. You see, I haven't even connected my Instagram. I'm not a fan of Instagram. However, Instagram is one of the tools that you could access, and you could connect it to your Equid store, even though it is a free Equid store. So meaning you could connect your Instagram and you can have people start shopping from your online store with Equid and Instagram. So you just click on get connect to get your Instagram shop. Then you start getting an Instagram shop. If you're big on Instagram, then you start posting your products and you start posting content and you start encouraging people to buy from your store. Because I mean, come on, you've created the store, it exists. Why wouldn't you want to go and create a store that is linked to your Equid store? Because what Equid then does, it pulls through all of the products that you've added on the dashboard. You remember the catalog? If you've been on my lives before, you would remember you would create products, and then all of these products that you've added on your catalog, they would pull through on your Instagram store. And then you can start marketing directly from Instagram, because we all know how big Instagram is. And everybody keeps on reminding us how big Instagram is. So they do have 1 billion users, but the platform itself, it doesn't like creators very much. However, they have their issues because TikTok is here to kick their behind. So number one is sell on Instagram. Link your Instagram to your Equid store and start selling. Number two is explore Pinterest. This is one of my favorite platforms that I'm currently using when it comes to marketing my content and marketing my courses and marketing my classes. So please make a note, especially if you are a female kind of a brand. Where am I? If you are a female kind of a brand, in other words, if you do flowers, if you do dresses, if you do cakes, I'm not saying people like us who do courses can't use Pinterest. I'm just saying it is very pro creators and people who are crafty and it markets all of our products. By the way, I'm doing so well on Instagram. While we're there, let me show you how my Pinterest. What did I say? Instagram? No, I don't like Instagram. Let me show you my Pinterest. I don't have a lot of followers on Pinterest at all, but I want to show you my stats with Pinterest. So I hope you have a pen somewhere and you're making a note, because you're obviously not going to take all of these tips that we're going to be looking at today, but I just want to show you my analytics for the couple of months that I've been on Pinterest. So please go explore Pinterest, especially if you are a female brand. I don't know if you can see the stats. I have 8,000 impressions, 224 engagements. My total audience is 95%, 187 people engaged with my content. And everything is green because Pinterest is like a search engine. Whatever you post on Pinterest, then Pinterest can read. So if somebody Googles cakes, how to bake a cake, or I don't know, perfume or whatever. So it is very keywordy, like Google and search engine optimization. So when you, especially the crafty and exercise and quotes. So it's also a very big platform that I really want to encourage you. I think I have 14 or 17 followers. I don't have a lot of followers, but I'm getting a lot of views. When it comes to people that follow me, I really don't have a lot of followers. I think I have 14 followers on Pinterest, but I'm still getting a lot of impressions. People are seeing my content, which is why one of the reasons I'm encouraging you to And if you're a female brand, not to say the other brands are not, you can explore Pinterest. Please go explore Pinterest. But because it's a search engine social media platform, your chances of being seen on the platform are much higher than TikTok, because TikTok at the moment it's growing to be a search engine platform, but it's not there yet. And Pinterest, it already is. So number 2, please explore Pinterest. If you have just joined us, we are looking at, hello Lebogang. Sorry, if you've just joined us, I'm hoping you have an online store that you've created. My session today, it is to encourage you to please go and make your first sale. You're not allowed not to have a first sale on your Equid store. Oh yeah, and I wanted to flex. Hey, I wanted to show you that I do have sales on my store. See, I have, somebody paid me money from my store. Somebody paid me money, so I have sales. 14th of July, I had a sale. 31st of July, I also had a sale from my Equid store. So far, I had 2 sales from Equid, and most of my sales, I'm doing courses and classes. But I just want to show you that if you advertise your store, you can get sales, and you're not allowed to create an Equid store or some other store and you don't maximize on it. So today's session is about encouraging you to get your sale, 1, 2, 3, 10, 100 sales from your store. Okay, hello. There are creators on Pinterest, Green Apple, 3 Green Apples. I'm one of them. I have 19 followers there. But you saw the stats that I'm getting. Yes. Equid is absolutely free. So when you sign up for the Equid store, you are then allowed to create 10 products for free that you could start selling, and you could link your Pay Fast so that people can pay via Pay Fast. And see, I'm using Pay Fast. You see, it says debit and credit. I don't know if you can see that. I'm using debit and credit, but that's not the only option. You can put on your payment option an EFT as well. So you could say to people, you can pay by PayPal, credit and debit, or EFT. So you can put your banking details and they can do EFT, because some people are not comfortable with cards. And then at least 10 products are free, and you start building your income. Once you become more than 10 products that you want to add on your Equid store, then yes, you need to upgrade. And I think it's $15 a month if you want to upgrade and have more than 10 products on there. So I've upgraded because I have digital products. I have your PDF that I'm giving to my followers for free. So because I'm using digital, you cannot have a free account if you want to use digital. But physical products, your cakes and your techies and your whatever, physical, you can have it free for as long as you want. I had this stuff for free for so long. I started just going digital when I started like in May, and then I upgraded to $15 a month. Okay. Can I have a skeleton store without stock? Yeah, you could. In other words, you add products, but it's not live. Lebogang, I'm trying to see if I understand your question. If you want to make your store to be live, or you want to add products so that people don't see it yet, I don't understand what you mean. When you say without stock, to create an account, yes, you can. You can create an account, and then you could put your store. Where's my settings? You see, when you go to settings, you could put your store. You could close the store for maintenance while you are figuring out your product or whatever. But you can start working and creating your store while it's closed behind. You know, the doors are not open yet. And then once you're ready to add a product, then you go to catalog and you add products and then you open your store like mine, then it would say storefront open. I hope that makes sense. Is this trading? Ah, awesome. Is this trading? I don't understand the question of is this trading. So maybe just rephrase it for me so that I can answer if it's, is there templates of the store layout? I don't know what you mean. There are. So 3 green apples. If you say, for example, you go, I'm asking you to please go use my affiliate link, because if you upgrade, I then get paid. But if you go equit.com and you look for Equit on your Google, like I just did, and then it opens up start selling for free. You then click on start selling for free or get started for free. You follow 4 steps, and then you have a store that is available for you to publish or not publish while you're still adding products. Oh, okay, perfect. So the template of the store would be you playing around on Equit, learning the store. You could register for my online store course, which I think it's $9 or something like that. Or you could learn while you're building your store. I have to let you know, it is one of the easiest stores to set up. And like I showed you earlier on, you only need to do 3 sections: store management, sales, and configuration. And while you're doing all of this, you could by all means close your store for maintenance, so that if anybody bumps into your store, they can't see what it is that you're still busy building and adding and learning, like Lebogang is saying, while you're adding inventory. Maybe you've ordered stuff somewhere. So while you're busy building, you're more than welcome to close the store for maintenance. And then once you're ready, then you can open it up. For example, you're a florist. Is there a template store for a florist to... Oh, I see what you mean. Like weeks. You mean like templates for that you could use for weeks? So no, they don't have different kinds of templates that you could pick and play around, like squares, like square. The other, the other website builders like Wix and your WordPress, they usually have, I get your question right now. So yeah, no, they don't have different kinds of templates that you could use for you to add and learn. However, when you open a brand new store, the most important one would be categories. So when you go, products rather, sorry. When you go to products, you are going to see 10 products that they've added for you of how it should look like. So any product that you pick, so say for example, they have pictures for you, and you're going to get a picture of a dress and a picture of a different size of a dress. So they've created 10 products automatically for everyone that creates a new store. And with all of these products that they've added, you then change it to your flowers, you give it your own SKU, you write your own description. So that is available. But for your question, to answer your question, do they have different templates? No, they don't. They do, however, have 10 products that you do need to edit and take off, add your own flowers, take off the dress, add your own description, take off their price, add your price, and change to South African because it comes as $1. So they do have like a way that you could follow without training, if that makes sense. Ne? 3 green apples, I hope that makes sense. But templates, no, they don't have templates. However, it is one of the easiest stores you could create, you could open online, I must say. And I'm not flexing because I use computers a lot. Anyway, we're going to carry on. Do you need money? No, you don't need money to open the store. You don't. You open it up for free. You start paying if somebody starts buying, and you don't pay equity, you pay fast. So if somebody orders your flowers, let me use 3 green apples example. If somebody orders flowers and that person uses pay fast as an option, then pay fast is going to take a percentage of that money. So if it's 100 Rand, I think it's 2% that they charge you, and then they would pay you the 96 Rand to your bank account in 3 days. And then that's how you start paying. So you only start paying pay fast after you sold a product. So you could have, and I think this is why we're having this conversation today. You could have this damn store for years and years. If you don't sell any products, you're not being charged. But that's not the whole point of creating a store, right? Guys, we're here to make money. So, and that's why today I'm in showing you ways that you could start at least getting one sale and making money. So it is free up until you sell a product. Okay, make sense? Awesome. Lives are not my favorite things. Classrooms are my favorite things because you could ask me right there and then. But anyway, I'm going to get over myself and move on. Let's look at number 3. We spoke about Pinterest. 3 green apples. This is your homework. If you're not using Pinterest, my ex-husband is a cop with guns and shit. I'll come hunt you down. I'm kidding. Shouldn't say that on a live. I'm going to get your brand and your offering, what you're offering people, flowers. People on Pinterest love beautiful flowers that you could put on a table, or they love each other. They're on a date. If you understand what I'm saying, Pinterest is just made for beautiful, beautiful things. We are just jumping in on the bandwagon because it's available to us. But if you have a product that people love to see, flowers and clothing and whatnot, Pinterest is for you. This is my worst. I spent 4 hours today trying to publish an ad on Facebook. However, it is available. You could spend 4 hours like I did today. After I spent 4 hours, I went for a walk because I wanted to kill everyone in front of me. However, it is available. So you could add your products to Facebook. The Facebook functionality that's on Equid, meaning if you want to connect your Facebook to your Equid, you can't do that on a free account. It's only available if you upgrade and you are on the paid version. If you are on the free version, you cannot be linking. Let me show you. You know I'm a show and tell coach. So on our sales area, there's Instagram that they allow you to connect even if you're free. But the Facebook, you guys can't connect if your account is still free. So meaning the Facebook store that you probably have created and built on Facebook, the two cannot talk to each other if you're not on the paid version. However, it's not a train smash, hey? It's not. That means you need to go to Facebook Direct, go add products directly on Facebook, because you could create a Facebook store separate from Equid. What this does, it just helps you not go and create products on Facebook and duplicate effort if you are on the paid version. I'm not a fan of Facebook, but people love Facebook, especially my generation. So you cannot ignore the biggest platform because of Zanele's feelings. We can't ignore that. Nay. So with Facebook, it is available. But if you are on a free version, then you need to go to Facebook Direct and add the products yourself, one direct on Facebook, and you cannot be linking the two together. Facebook has upgraded to Meta. They call it Meta or Meta. I don't know how to pronounce that. Hello, Dini. Thank you for sharing my live. Oh, yeah, please share my live to somebody who can get value from today's session, especially the people that have created online stores and now they are not selling products, because today we're encouraging everyone to sell products using their online stores. So the Meta, it is a, I think, hold on, I want you to see me because Facebook frustrated me so much today. It took 4 hours of my life that I can't phone anybody to go get back. Anyway, so if you, and that's the other thing, you cannot ignore Facebook because people love Facebook. So if you are wanting to create an ad on Facebook, not necessarily through the equity that we're chatting about today, this is just me giving my experience that I've had today. If you can hire somebody to go create, who has an experience with Facebook, then go hire them. Oh my word, I almost wanted to die today with creating an ad, especially with the new Meta business process that Facebook has created. So you need to, it's a process. If you do have funds, go hire somebody to go create ads for you on Facebook. And they do work. I used them before. The one that I created today is live. I'm going to check when we're done with this live today to see how it's performing. But because, especially South Africans, they really love Facebook. So you can't ignore Facebook as part of your marketing strategy. It should be somewhere in your marketing strategy where you either create content there or advertise there. You just cannot ignore Facebook, unfortunately. But if you do have a budget, hire somebody to go create, especially if you're not computer friendly. I am at least computer friendly. I struggled. And I said to myself, I'm not even going to create a video for somebody to teach them this because it's a nightmare. I would rather you hire somebody and your ad is up and running because they have experience. That's just my 2 cents worth of experience that I'm sharing with you guys. Thank you for sharing my life. Dini. Oh, thank you, Dini. Anyway, number 4. So if you've just joined us, we are encouraging everyone that has created an online store to make sure that they have their first sale. And I showed everybody I had 2 sales already on my Facebook, on my Equity store. So there's no, you cannot say to me that this doesn't work because it does. And I'm just showing you 30 ways today that can encourage you to go use your Equity store or whatever platform you've chosen to sell and make an income using your online store. So number 4, ask friends to write a review. This is one of the best ways that you could encourage people that don't know your brand to get friendly with your brand. Ask family and friends to add a review and say something nice about your product, provided it is worthy of that review that you're asking for. I'm not saying do this if your product is not worthy. So we need to live our brand and offer good service as entrepreneurs, because we don't want to give other entrepreneurs a bad name. We don't want people to say South African entrepreneurs, you know most what they say about South African. We want to get rid of that thinking that people have of us. So be authentic, ask people to write a review, add it to your store, and then when people get to your store, then they could see that, okay, at least somebody has bought from this person and there's a review. So my review looks like this. Let me show you. And you could have more than one. I added just one because I'm awesome. Yeah, I am full of myself today. Facebook kicked my ass. Anyway, so this is my online store. This is how it looks like. And there's a testimonial section that I've added for one of the ladies that I created her online store for her. She wrote a review for me. So you could have more than one. You know, when you're designing your store, you could have up to 5 if you want, because people love to see that somebody else has bought from your store. And it makes them feel a little bit better, especially if you're new. And then you get trusted because people have bought from your store. So again, if you're new, ask friends, of course, if you're worthy of the review and your product is worthy to get that review. That's number 4. Number 5, test Facebook and Instagram ads. I don't want to go back to this conversation, but yes, Facebook is available. Instagram is available. I created my first ad after I think 2 years, and I'm testing it today to see how it goes. And the budget that I've used to test mine is 150. So you can go as low as 50 rands with. That's the other nice thing with Facebook and Instagram. Sorry, ads. They're cheap. You get, I think the last time, 2 years ago, sorry, 2 years ago, I would spend 50 rands and I could access of Facebook and Instagram. They would show my ad to approximately 4,000 to 5,000 people that would see the ad with only an investment of 50 rand. So yes, it is very frustrating to set it up yourself, which is why you're going to hire somebody. But if you can't, then learn how, because this is really one of the cheapest way that you can access masses. And if people see your brand over and over and they get used to seeing your, even if it's a sponsored ad, they get used to seeing your ad, and eventually somebody's going to click and buy. Trust me, I've done this before. I've done it before. So you just need to be out there for people to see your brand. So if you're not crazily creating content, which you should, but if you're not, then use ads. The cheapest ads that you could find on the market right now is Facebook and Instagram ads. I'm exploring TikTok ads. See, this is what I'm investigating right now. How to use TikTok ads, because I want it to be part of my marketing strategy. You need to budget for paid ads as well as content creation ads. You can't rely just on content creation when you're running a business. So you need to be investing in marketing. Marketing to get your name and your brand out there is very important. You cannot get your brand out there without at least investing in 50 rand for people to see that you have this product that you're selling. Okay, any questions so far? I know I'm rambling on today, but I'm very passionate about this topic. Let's look at number 6. If you've just joined us, Kagiso, welcome. We're looking at 30 ways that you could get your first sale with your online store that you've created. If you have not created an online store, go to my link in my profile, find the Equid link, and then go get yourself a free online store. And when I say free, I mean free. Number 6 is throw a contest. I'm not a fan of this one, but it is not about me, right? It's not a Zanele show. It is an option that's available there. So you could create a competition and you could promote giveaways on your platform. People love giveaways. Why I'm not a fan of this one, but I do giveaways from time to time. It will get you a lot of hype. And hype equals to people looking and seeing what you have to offer. Remember, the point of view is to get your first sale. Because once you get your first sale, if the customer is happy with your product, I'm telling you, they're going to refer you to somebody else. And that somebody else is going to refer you to somebody else. And then it snowballs. So the big thing is to at least get your first sale. And this is an option that you could use. When I resigned from my old job, they bought me a mic. And I used that mic as part of a competition to promote my brand. And I was giving the mic away because I have a mic and it was sitting here. And I thought, okay, somebody out there needs to be encouraged to create content. And then I made a competition and I gave to somebody that mic. And then 2 people submitted such nice entries. I ended up buying the other person a mic as well. So it is an option that it is available. I just don't want to misuse it because you don't want people to be following you or are being on your profile because they see you giving stuff away. You don't want people who are not engaging with your content. They are there just to get freebies. That's not the whole point. But once in a while, you could use that. Free online store. Yeah, Bokachizo. Free online store. Next, sell via Facebook Messenger. And I'm going to expand on this. Facebook Messenger is available. You've created products maybe directly on Facebook, or you've linked the two if you have the paid version. Now people are looking at your products and they start messaging you on Messenger. And this is vital. You need to respond to people's DMs, but you have to respond to people's DMs. This is the only way that people are going to trust that it is you, because unfortunately people will copy your or clone your profile and they will lie to people. It happens. So you need to engage with with people, whether it's on Messenger, whether it's WhatsApp. You know what's the one thing that really frustrates me with entrepreneurs is you ask a question on the post that they've sent and it takes them 2 days to respond to you. And maybe you wanted to find out a question on the products. How much are the flowers, or whatever the flowers? And three green apples. She takes 2 days to respond. I'm not a bounce. I go look for somebody else. I get you don't want my business. I'll go give my business to somebody else who's going to respond to me. So please respond to people's DMs. Please. It's vital for the growth of your business. So if you're using Facebook, respond using Messenger. There's the extra one that's available that's called Google Shopping Ads. I don't know if you guys have seen Google Shopping Ads. When you're on Google and you're saying computer prices, or whatever you're searching for, computer prices, if you go and you land on computer prices, if your product is added on Google Ads, if somebody searches for it, then your product could be one of the products that pops up there on the first search. It doesn't mean that people don't go to shopping and they explore. So if you are on Google Shopping Ads, your products would be here. That's what this number 9, where am I now? Sorry. Did I close that thing? That's what that number 30 is talking about with Google Ads. It's saying if you have upgraded your plan, your equity plan, and now you are on the priced one, then you could link your Hyman. You could link Google Shopping Ads. This is very cool. I'm not using it at the moment because it's also not very cheap. But yes, you could run Google Ads, but you could link your store to Google Ads, and then when people start searching, your ads could pop up like I've just showed you now. Thank you for sharing the live. I hope you're feeling better, Sbongile. Anyway, number 9, the one of my favorites is consider affiliate marketing. So I'm almost done setting up my own affiliate marketing program for my own courses and classes, and I'm gonna go on TikTok and let you guys know to sell with me, please. Awesome belief. So what this number 9 is saying, even with your own products, you could create an affiliate marketing program. And this program, if somebody refers somebody to buy, for example, like me, a course, then I pay 20% of my product. So if my course is 300 Rand, I will pay you 20% of the 300, because I would have never gotten the 300 without you. That's the premise, or that's the idea when it comes to affiliate marketing. You can't hog the money and not share with people who could be promoting on your behalf. Affiliate marketing is huge business. And because this one knows that one, and you could give people commission for referring somebody else to your products, and then you start growing your business like that. So that's number 9. If you've just joined us, we're looking at 30 ways to get our first sale on our free online store. Kariso is still wondering, free? Okay. Number 10, partner with an influencer. I usually talk about this, and if you have identified somebody maybe on Twitter or TikTok, and the way that they do their influencing, that the way that they speak to their audience and the way that they share their content resonates with you, you could partner with that person to say, you know what, I would like you to go to your audience and let the audience know that I have these flowers that I sell, and then you pay them a commission for speaking on your behalf and showing their audience your product. Somebody with a lot of followers, they could get you sales because they have a lot of followers. So it's also a very cheaper way of advertising your products and getting your first sale, second, 10, 100, while you're busy building your brand. Number 11, participate in a group giveaway. I looked at this one earlier on and I said to myself, I'm not even going to talk about this one because I have no clue what they're talking about. And if you want me to share this link, let me know on my email. I'll share the link with you. So apparently there's a way that people can participate in a group giveaway. I'm not even going to talk about something that I don't know because I don't want to lie to you. But it looks interesting as well. Anyway, this one I can talk to. Support a charity or an organization. So you could identify a charity in your area that you could support and maybe leave flyers over there and get them to talk to somebody else about your products, and then you could make your donations. So you could collaborate with a charity organization, and you could, in a way, get free PR from the charity organization because you're collaborating with them. See, there's an example of a breast cancer campaign with this perfume that they've collaborated. Number 13, promote your products at a local market. One lady who does this very well is Lindiwe Letaboke Kanya brand. She promotes her products. I see her on TikTok and Instagram. She's on all these markets. So if there's a market in Sandton, or there's a market in Four Ways, or there's a market, find out local markets around your area. Go see if you can have a stall, buy a stall over there, and physically put your stall in a local market and start selling your brand. While people are seeing your product, you will redirect them to an online store if they want to go buy more or refills or etc. You could then start promoting your product in the area that is around you. So this is one that lady, Lindy, does this very well. If you want to go check out her Instagram or her TikTok account, you could go check it out and see how she does it, because that's what we do. We learn from people who are already pioneers or are doing well in that area. Obviously, if you followed me, you know this is my favorite. Number 14, every time I speak, I see, start a YouTube channel. I cannot stress this enough. And if you are not ready to market, because maybe your YouTube channel is 2 subscribers and it's your mom and you, find a YouTube channel that resonates with your brand. Hire them to speak to their subscribers about your product. Again, invest in marketing. The person that doesn't invest in marketing is like, what was the quote that I saw? It's like somebody who switch off the clock because they don't want the time to move on, something like that. So you need to invest in your marketing, whether it's content creation or whether it's physical money that you're going to pay somebody to speak on your behalf, so that you grow your brand. That's how you build a business. You don't put an online store and pray to God and you say, God, let the people please buy. God will ask you, how must they know if you don't tell them? So we need to invest in our marketing for people to know our brand. We spoke about YouTube for 2 days now, so we're going to slide through YouTube. Number 15, participate in the spaces where your customers spend time. I cannot stress this enough. And with number 15, I want to show you my example when I was sick. When you don't create content, this is what happens. And I want to physically show you my stats when I was sick. I usually get, this is my new link in bio, that I've created, I usually get like 45 impressions, and people click, and where I got sick and I did not create content where you see that flat line. So I want you to see me when I say this. Content creation is critical in you being successful in your business. I understand that we can advertise, yes, but content creation, you flat line if you're not there. And I'm popular on social media, but the minute I don't post one post, I flatline. So what if you don't even post at all? So I hope I'm making sense to you guys to say that I add content like furiously every day. I create content. But if I'm not there, look at that. People forget you. Meaning you have to create content continuously while you're a business person. Because if you don't create content, you're going to flatline. So now you need to go and see, where are my people that would buy my flowers? Where are my people that are going to gym with me? Where are my people that are going to buy who are going to hire me as an electrician? And you need to go and spend time there. So if it's a Facebook group, then go spend time on Facebook group. I think earlier on today, Jaylene was speaking about Reddit. Reddit is also a platform where people spend time. So if the people that you want to sell to are on Reddit, that means you need to spend time on Reddit's threads and spend time there without selling, adding value and answering questions, and eventually people will notice you, and then your products will be sold. So being an entrepreneur, one of the guys that I was helping a couple of years ago said to me today he's giving up on being an entrepreneur because it's hard. Being an entrepreneur, it looks very sexy. It is the hardest job. I just don't want to work for corporate, but working for corporate is so much easier. That's just my 2 cents. That's just my 2 cents. Use it, don't use it. So that's number 15. Participate in the social media spaces where people in your tribe are at. Okay, thank you for sharing the live. Sitlangu Kanyi. Gary V, I follow him. I don't know if me and him, we don't like the swearing, but what he speaks of, the way he teaches, it resonates with me. Anyway, number 16, this is one of the coolest way you could also network. Grow your brand by networking. So go to events, register for events. We have one event coming up the 1st of October, designed by entrepreneurs, for entrepreneurs. I'm going to be speaking very loud there as well, so you can join me. If you go to successinspiration.co.za, you could buy yourself a ticket. It's $450 to network, meet people, give your business card, people taking business cards from you. I have gone to one event since I've been an entrepreneur. I've gotten one business from one event. So networking, if you do this continuously, I'm telling you, you're going to sell your products. In other words, we're looking at 30 ways. You cannot be sitting and praying to God that you sell products if you don't actively sell your products. Hope that makes sense. I'm preaching today, ne? Askis. Thank you, Kanye. Okay. 17, find distributors for your products. So if you have perfumes, for example, there's a lot of people who are unemployed. So you could structure distributors that you pay commission. So you pay them for selling. They come to you, they take the stock, maybe you sell the stock to them at a cheaper price, and then they go and they distribute your products. So that's another way that you could also start making sales, by helping people who are not necessarily employed at the moment, or even employed, they want to increase their income. In other words, you could think outside the normal way of doing things by finding distributors for your products and then growing your brand. There's a lot of these things, isn't it? Sorry for screaming, I'm sorry. I am Zulu. Anyway, number 18, you could think of opening up a pop-up store. These are these one day or weekend pop-up stores that you could open at any of these malls or the marketplace. You are there for a certain period of hours and people see you because it's in the mall. It's not necessarily where you do business on a day-to-day. Maybe you do business on a day-to-day online, and maybe you have a store in Alberton, but then you go to Eastern Mall and you open a pop-up store. So that's another way to get your brand out there, and you meet people face to face and you market your product. Number 19, start an email newsletter. This is one way of making sure that you are on top of mind with people. What I mean by that, if you start collecting emails from people, maybe for giving them a document for free and you get their email that way, that's what I do. And when I have a new course or a new product, or when I'm just sharing information, I talk to the people who have subscribed to my email list. And I don't necessarily rely just on social media. If one day TikTok decides they want to close my account or my @Learn with Za handle, at least I've built an email list of people that I've been talking to for years who know who I am, and I could let them know to say that, TikTok has closed my account down. You could find me on this new account, because this is what happened to one friend of mine. She had like 10,000 Facebook followers. Somebody hacked and stole her account. She couldn't access those 10,000 followers. So you cannot just rely on social media. You need to build an email list that you would continuously send a newsletter frequently to the people that have subscribed to you. Number 20, create a blog. So I've spoken about blogging before. This is you sharing your knowledge on a written format. So you could create a blog. It takes a long time, like a year or so, to start making you money, but it is one way that you could also promote your products on a blog, and people are getting information and they see your product and they will buy from your store because you're giving them information, and then you put in your product on the blog and they get used to you because you're continuously blogging. So this is a mouthful. The 21, I don't know. Become a source hero. I've never heard of a help a reporter out thing. It must be an American thing that I've never seen before. So this is also something I'm not going to talk to. Number 22 is share a great story. People love stories. You could see with our soapies in South Africa, there's the wedding, there's Isidingo, there's generations, there's, the soapies. You can tell I haven't been watching soapies for a long time, but people love soapies. So if you share a story on your social media platform, in other words, if you're sharing, and earlier on, Green Apples wanted to find out if she could create a store, or somebody on the live wanted to find out if they could create a store. You could do the creation and share your process of you creating this online store with your audience. People love stories. So you could say, today I had a fight with Facebook, because when I was telling you the Facebook, some of you were relating to me because you were fighting with Facebook trying to create an ad. So you could share your journey with your audience. Eventually, when you open the store, people already know that you went and you bought flowers wherever, and you went to Kit Kat, and Kit Kat was expensive, and people love stories. So please consider the stories. Number 23, add links to your store. Number 24, I don't even know number 24. Streaming. Lives work. Trust me. Lives, thank you for the likes. You see, lives work. So do lives and teach people something, or share people information, because lives work. Number 25, prepare gifts. Offer free shipping. That's an option that you could advertise to say, if you buy this, you could get free shipping. 26, offer free returns. I will pay for your returns if you're not happy with the product. 28, offer a buy now, pay later option if you have the capacity to do that with your budget. And number 30, publish a frequently asked page to show people or help people with potential questions that they might have on your product. So those are the 30 ways that we've shared that you could market your free online store so that it just doesn't sit there and it doesn't generate income for you. I am going to be very upset if you create a free online store and you don't generate income from it. So if you have not seen or heard of this Equid, you could go to my link. I do have a course. There are a couple of lessons that you could watch of the course for free just to get a feel of what Equid is, and then you could create your own free online store. But from me, that is what I had to share today. Lebogang, you want to share with us? Lebogang is jumping in.
Good evening, Prof and family.
Hello.
Am I audible, Prof?
You wanted to say what?
Can oh yes, with the skeleton store.
Yes.
Because with the field that I'm in, you don't just post one workout, because it's different strokes for different folks. One person would say, I want to do such an exercise, but I have a back problem. So I would do a research about that problem and how to solve it. So even other posts are actually private. That's why I'm trying to move away from Zoom as well. So that I could also be able to cater for people privately. Like for instance, sell a course, they can buy it online and they'll do it themselves. So the skeleton part of it is, while I'm still filling up the store, it can be private for now.
While you say that again, while you're trying to fill the store,
it can be private. Like for example, not active.
Oh, okay. You saw, ne, how you do that.
Yes.
Okay.
I should have been patient. I was answered throughout the line.
Okay, you just wanted to say hi. It's fine. Anybody else who wants to? Anyway, thanks, Lebu. Thanks for joining me and listening to my loud voice.
You're welcome, Prof. Can't wait for the fest.
For the fest, me too. Yeah, as we progress towards the 1st of July. Yeah, anyway, we'll see. Thank you so much for my gifts. I appreciate it. What did I want to say? Okay, yeah. I wanted to show you that if you are wanting to get your own free online store, you could go to my profile, go to my links and go open your new online store. Or you could just Google Equid, ECWID, and then it will open up and you could click on get started for free, and then you register using your Google. And that is as easy as that, and you have your online store. However, you cannot create an online store and not market it. We looked at 30 ways, which are not limited to this. There's more ways that you could market your store. What we're saying is the entrepreneurship journey is not easy. You cannot create an online store and pray to God that somebody buys. You need to put in an effort. And I think that's the end of, thank you for the likes. That's the end of my live today. I am not going live on Thursday and Friday, right? We agreed on this. We will see each other on Monday. But thank you so much for joining me. And hello, Mazette. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for spending time with me. If you do have questions, I really don't mind. Email me. I'll answer the questions and help you along. But I do have an online store course that is, I think, 20 lessons that would teach you A to Z on how to create your online store. On that note, have a great evening. I appreciate you so much, and the love and the likes. I will see you on Monday. Yes, I'll see you on Monday. Have a good evening. Bye.